Good morning everyone, today we're looking at another Ingersoll watch. So I've done loads of these in the past, just enjoy looking at them, but actually not one has made it into my collection yet. So I think it's just because I see other ones and prefer other ones, but I like looking at them. They're probably one of my favourite ones to look at, but weirdly they just never made it into my collection. Maybe this will change. So yeah, today we're going to be looking at the Ingersoll Challenger. Nice simple leather box, quite unique in design with the brown stitching and the buckle down system on the lid. Don't often see that with watch boxes apart from Ingersoll. Inside, you've got a bit more of sort of a chocolate colour inside there and a chocolate coloured cushion, as you can see here. And there for now. So here we go guys, this is the Ingersoll Challenger 44.6mm case diameter. It's got a 13.5mm case thickness. Retails at £330, probably weighs around about 160, 150 grams, and uses a automatic movement. I couldn't tell you the calibre because they just don't specify it. I couldn't find the information out online. Yeah, if you find some digging or you take the case back off, actually when we come down to the back, we'll have a look at the jewels and stuff like that, so I could tell you the exact sort of specifications of it when we get around there. So, looking at the face here, we've got a skeletal view of that automatic movement, as you can see here, with a nice seconds hand and hour hand and minute hand, nice and clear. I sometimes find with these tonneau skeleton watches that the hands are just hidden. This one doesn't seem like the case because the hands are nice and bold in white. The other details on the actual watch are all in sort of silver, grey, gold, that sort of colour. You've got a nice sort of navy blue bit of detailing to the Ingersoll sort of logo inside there. The actual interior part of the casing as well is the sort of navy blue with the dashes, just adds a bit more depth to the watch. It's quite a nice touch really. The actual watch offers a 50-metre water resistance with a scratch resistant mineral glass going over the top of the watch. So let's come out to the sort of the bezel. The bezel is a sort of a brushed bezel, as you can see, or it's just fixed in place. It's a sort of brush finish with those sort of fake screws in the top here. A very, very common feature for these tonneau shaped watches. Come down to the actual sort of where the crown is. The crown is actually a sort of a black crown housed on a sort of a jet black finish stainless steel on the side here. I believe the stainless steel is 316, but do not quote me on that. It's all brushed, so you can see here. You've got the brush effect on there, polished finish on the actual sides of the bezel, but then the brush finish on top. It's an average sounding sort of wine. Doesn't feel cheap, doesn't feel expensive. Same goes for the sound of it. There's not much feedback to the actual crown when you're turning those hands around the face. It does feel quite easy to move those. It's quite a small crown as well, but I have all gloves on. And the second hand doesn't actually stop moving when you move it out to the first position, which is a bit annoying because you've got to sort of try and guess where the hands will be when you're trying to set it. So if you're one of those people that likes the exact time, it's going to be quite difficult to set it. You have to constantly plan for it. And if this is going to be like this, you have to wait for it to wind down, essentially, before you have the right time. Yeah, that would probably annoy me. So coming down to the strap, you've got Halloween leather strap, 28mm in width, so it's quite a thick strap. It's a nice sort of navy blue to match the navy blue of the finish on the actual casing, the interior face. The actual buckle, it's a stainless steel brush buckle. Everything seems to be brushed with this watch, with 2 completely free roam holders to hold that strap in place. There's no sort of quick release on the strap or anything like that, so you have to unscrew it to take it out manually. But it's got a nice Ingersoll back to it and a nice bit of grip on the back, so it probably feels nice and comfortable. Finally, then looking at the actual case back here, we might be able to look at the movement and the jewels on it. So it's a 20 jewel, so it's a 20 jewel movement, as you can see there. I'm bashing my camera with the watch. Yeah, 20 jewel automatic movement in the back there. And 316 stainless steel quoted on the side there as well. So there we go guys, that is the Ingersoll, the Challenger 44.6.